Hey everybody, hope everybody's having a good day. Today I'll be doing a video on my analysis of euro dollar. Looking here at the monthly, I see two very strong supply and demand zones. So let's go ahead and draw those two first. The first one is here, and then we got another one right here. So these are the two strongest zones I can see in the monthly time frame, the nearest ones. Let's go to the weekly. And over here in the weekly, we got some closer ones. When we go from the monthly to lower time frames, we start looking for even closer zones. Let's go ahead and draw this. So we have this one here. So this is our supply zone, the weekly. We had this one, this demand zone, but as you can see, it's been touched several times. So one time here and a couple of times here, and it got pierced just a few weeks ago, so it's no longer valid for me. So my next one is going to be here. So this is my next weekly demand zone. So as you can see, price is right next to our weekly supply zone. So our analysis, based on my analysis, it would be to go short. The higher probability would be to short, considering that we've had a downtrend for the past year or so. So we can see that it's been heavily bearish, the euro dollar. And considering the supply zone, which price is at right now, it's a good sign to go short. I don't see any reason to go long as of now until we see a clear sign that price wants to reverse. So let's go to the daily and look for some more zones. So we see here that we have two pretty good supply zones. I see one here. So we've got this one right here. I'll draw that in purple. So this is one supply zone that we could take if we get a chance. Matter of fact, we did get the chance to take this one here. So this was a really good one as well. Gave a nice move. We have this one as well that's been made, although it is less. It has a less probability of working out since it's been tested several times. So the second time you would take this zone, you should know that you're going to have less probability of it working out, but you can still take it. I like the leg out. I like the continuation. I like the fact that that we had this long move down. So the leg out was what followed the leg out was a bunch of strong red candles. So that's a good sign, and that also broke this structure right here. So that's indicative of a continuation of a downtrend. So this one's really good over here. And let's go look for our demand zone. I don't really worry too much about the opposing. So if I'm going short, I don't really worry too much about the opposing zones as much as I do about the zone I want to take. So we've got this one right here, but it's been tested. So let's go ahead and move it somewhere else. So we see this one right here. So I'm just gonna draw the nearest. I'm not gonna draw every single zone I see, just the nearest one. So this is the nearest one. It's a rally based rally. We also got this one here, which is the origin, but let's just say this is the next one. So as you can see, we have a very, very good risk to reward opportunity. So if you were to take the entire daily zone, which a lot of people wouldn't take because they think trading off the daily is time consuming. It cuts out a lot of the risk to reward potential. But look at this, you got almost a 6 to 1 if you were just to take the demand zone entirely and you were to close somewhere here. It still has a good chance for it to work out, even if you were to take smaller time frame zones like the 15-minute or the 1 hour. But just know that although that might offer you a high risk to reward chance, it's not going to have as much probability as if you were to take a higher time frame zone. So that's why I insist on taking higher time frame zones daily, or even 4 hour. 4 hour zones are also good. A lot of my 4 hour ideas that I post on TradingView work out quite well. So yeah, 4 hours really good. So if we want to go to the 4 hour, let's see what we can find over here. We have this one, although it's not really that strong, mainly because it's not. I don't like the location of it. So this area has been tested so many times. Price has been here sideways for some time, and all the orders have been filled so far. It's been filled 3 times, so 1 time, 2 times, 3 times here. So it's not really that high probability, but you could still take it. Is it a zone? Yes, but is it a strong zone? Not really, but it depends on the person. This zone could definitely work. It's just that it might not be the highest probability zone. So you do have a nice risk to reward potential off of this. If you were to target like 80% of this this whole region right here, so you would want to target like somewhere over here, and that gives you a nice risk to reward. So you could take this. Let's look at another high probability zone. I like this one here. So this is a good one. So it's inside of the daily supply zone that we draw earlier, and it's inside of the weekly one as well. Look at this. Look at the risk to reward that you can catch from taking this 4 hours. So if we were to target the daily demand zone that we drew, let's see what the risk to reward is going to be. So that's almost double of what we had drawn earlier. So from the daily we had like a 6-to-1, I believe. Yeah, so this is actually 3 times the risk to reward that we had earlier. So you can see how nice it is to have precision when you start with a high time frame analysis all the way to the low time frame. You start noticing patterns, and it gives you a high it gives you a higher chance of your 4 hour trade or lower time frame zone to work when you consider the bigger picture. So I have considered the bigger picture here by looking at the monthly, the weekly, and the daily. So I would not be worried about taking this supply zone. Even if it doesn't work, I'm still okay with it because I know that I've done my analysis well. So this risk reward is definitely worth it. So if you were to risk just, I don't know, $100, and you lost, that's not a lot compared to what you could have made, which is 1,800. So always look at the risk to reward, and don't feel too bad about what you lost. So it all comes down to the risk to reward ratio and the win rate. So overall, yeah, I see a really good opportunity for euro dollar to go short the euro dollar. I don't know if price will give us this chance, by the way. So we might not get this chance to take this supply zone if it's very bearish. But overall, you could see if it works or not. If you do get the chance to get filled, I probably will take this trade if I get the chance to. And if we do get new supply zones formed, I might as well consider those. And yeah, so this is the best setup I can see so far for the euro dollar. And yeah, I'm not going to consider going long until we get a good sign that it's going to change. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, just hit me up, post a comment, please like if you enjoyed this video. Yeah, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.